Hello, salam, bom dia, hi, hey, hello, ciao, konnichiwa, ni hao, privet, bona ziva, lavas gonodag, ahoy, dia duet, sima, dobrdan, ram ram, mahaba, bonjour, annyeonghaseyo, alan, and hoi. I'm Table, here we are. We are building a flyer because new things have come out in the form of Aerorods, and it would seem, I guess, that the let me just get a hang of this, is that Interceptors are going to replace tanky SMG wheeled vehicles as the go-to vehicle of choice. I know that's quite a controversial thing to say, but it's possible. It is possible. So what we're going to do, we're going to build a tier 10 flyer utilising this new technology, this newfangled tech. Now, I'm not too sure what I want to do with this. I tell you one thing I do want to have is that I want to make part of it a little kind of sled and then make that sled fly. So let's do that, shall we? Steering skis. That's probably a bit far back. You know what? I don't necessarily want to have this much anyway. Let's try and keep it compact, shall we? So, tier 10 long rods. Long rods. Oops. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay. Now that in itself is quite boring, but if we put one there as well, that makes it quite interesting. Kind of a centre section of sorts. Now, I do want to put some kind of glass section on here, and I do kind of want to put the skis in early on. Weapons bays and stuff, that's going to be a bit of an issue because I want this to be a ground attack. I want it to be more focused on shooting at ground targets as opposed to air targets. I figure if you're going to shoot at air targets, you can just do a little flippy, do a little flips, and I could use the curve blocks for landing gears, maybe. That is interesting. Now the question is, does the short rod equal that in length? It does, but it has to be one block in. So, like that. But I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do this. Has to be done. Surely that has to be done. Because then you have actual landing gears. Okay, how are we doing today, chums? Are we doing good? I hope we're doing good. I'm a bit nervous about this build, actually, because I haven't used these aeropad things in a build yet. So it's kind of exciting yet slightly terrifying times, if I do say so myself. So let's already start thinking of the cosmetic side of things as well. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to have this and one of those, and then I'm going to put on a dome because you've got curved glass now, so I kind of want to utilise that in some funky way. We need a square there, and then let's have that there and there, but then this back piece I want to have it as armour, like so. It's kind of adorable so far. It's looking a little bit like that bug thing from Red Dwarf. What was it? Starbug? Starbug. Let's go ahead and put that in. Okay, so we've got the skis, we've got a body. We do need to think about thrust. And I kind of want to have some kind of skeletal structure for the thrust housing, and in that I kind of want to. It's kind of difficult to explain what I have in mind, but first of all I need to see if I can do this. Now I know I can't house 2 thrusters in that, so I have to go 5 out. But that should, in theory, if I do this, that should, in theory, let me house tier 10s. Yes, it does. So let's try there, and then let's try and continue the circle. See, now the thing is, it's a bit too big, isn't it, really? Just a little bit too big. As much as I want to have Do you know what? Can I get in? Oh, it'd be so good if I could get tier 10 front mounts there. Which I can. I'm thinking I'm kind of going to keep that. I know. I might even put one there. Might as well start thinking of guns. So, first things first, let's see how this handles. I think it's going to be quite bad. Oh, I forgot loading time face. Damn it. I'll do it next time, it's fine. I suspect that this device is going to be too high up for starters. Random. You know what? It's oh, okay. Oh, self-writing? No, not self-writing. So let's put on some helium. I'll be honest, already liking it as a design. Now we need 2 helium blocks. Let's mount one right there, and let's go ahead and mount one in there and see how that affects it. Forgot mirror mode again. Oh, loading time. Too late. So now it should self-write. Okay, so let's tip it over. Let's at least try and tip it over. Okay, so you tipped over. Couldn't be more tipped over. Not self-writing, are you? Not self-writing at all. More helium. More helium. I want it at least to be able to be more controllable. So let's go ahead and choose that and place that piece there and place another piece there. Okay, back into practice. I'm determined to get this right so that it functions as a ski. I want it to have that element of survival. Okay, so we don't necessarily wait. Here's a test. Okay, so we don't need the extra one in the nose. Don't need it. We don't need it. So let's take the one out of the nose. So that one is out. Let's replace that with a no. Let's replace that with a square in there, and let's go ahead and seal this up. Oh, I need square glass again. Doop, boop, and then that one. So let's go ahead and build that back in, and one more practice, and we should have a ski, a primitive ski, admittedly, but a ski nonetheless. Ring thrusters in the nose as well. Yeah, we're good. Okay, so we flipped it. That self-writing is a little bit of an issue. Kind of want to not have that happen. So, manoeuvring thrusters. This might be a long build. Didn't think of how long this might be, potentially. Movement tier 4s. Tier 4s. 2 down, 2 up. Oh, you cheeky muckdevil. 2 down, 2 up. Tier 2s. In there. Okay, back to practice. Ooh. I think we might be onto something. Enough helium on the top if it tips. So I got the thrusters, got that to do wheelies. Okay, so I've flipped over. I have officially flipped, so if I hold that, ski's back in business, and we're off. We're a little bit bouncy, but I can use the down thrust to keep the nose down. Oh. It's because it's such a high. It's such a high profile. I might mount the skis lower. As much as I love these little curved legs, I might just. Oh, I should have deleted the skis first. Steering skis. Oh, what's blocking that? The gun. Well, you can go. Let's retain that, but not this, and do that. Skis, if you please. So I suspect this is going to be a lot more versatile, but I already know that this is going to be a problem. So, and those guns, maybe if I can use a prism. Come on, let me use a prism at least. Damn you. Damn you into the abyss. Okay, so this might be tippy-turny now, simply because they're so narrow. No, that will get you back. That will get you back to base. Yeah, it will get you back. Oh. Yeah, it will get you back to base. If you're in a bind, it will get you back to base. Okay, so we have the skis. We have the ski facility, a pair of skis on it at the very back. You know, like just expand this section out a little bit more. Let's do that. Maybe have an additional pair, so that you're really... Well, that's too massive. It's too massive. It's an Interceptor, you know. It's supposed to be a nimble-looking thing. None of this gargantuan ness. Okay, so tail. More Aerorods are required. Let's do that and this and that. Feels like one could go there. Okay, okay, right. Rudders. Tier 10s. Two there, two there. I'm loving that as a design. Really? I've run out? Okay, no, that's got me. That's good for a little while. Don't know what that last little bit was. I feel like I'm being too serious with this build. I'm really concentrating quite heavily on getting this right. Perhaps even a little too heavily. I can do that. These look like they could be connected in some fantastical way that currently eludes me. Could it be this fantastical way? No, this fantastical way. Yes, although that is a prime position for an SMG right there. So let's go ahead and do that just to make it look even swankier. It's already looking quite mean as far as flyers go, even though it doesn't have wings yet. I know it doesn't have wings, and typically with flyers you want them to have wings, but I just haven't got around to it yet. I know it's a very unusual way to build a flyer before you actually have wings sorted out. I admit, I agree. So it's got quite a lot of frost on now. Let's take it into practice and see if it still manages to stay on the ground. I've got the down frost in the nose though, so it should keep it in theory. I've got the rudders as well. I can probably fly with those rudders. Oh no, I cannot. Can you still self-right? Yes. And we're off. Yeah, okay, so the only reason it's doing that is because it's so thin. Now that is... okay, so that's a huge problem, in fact. I might lose those, and so I can do this. But if I'm going to do that, I should really press X and mount them there. You know, if we're going to do that, if we're going to widen the section, we should probably widen it by a lot to keep it in the right place. Oh, you can't do pairs, can you? Okay, so maybe if I do that. Yeah, I think that's much better. What are we doing here? I guess we're going to have that. It's getting a bit stealthy looking, this thing. Maybe if we do that instead, actually. Rounded at the front, stealthy at the back. Okay. I suppose we should start thinking wings. But I want to mount them on these things, the Aerorods. I definitely want to do that. So let's go there and... Oh, we can just do that anyway, okay. So let's go there and then like that as well. You know what? This feels like a great spot for a wing. Okay, let's have the 6 wings. Boop, boop. 1, 2, 3. What is this thing? What is this elegant little dainty dragonfly of a vehicle that I've made? Okay. Well, you're a real treat to fly. A little bit slow on the manoeuvring, but you are incredibly stable. Let's just kill the thrust. Oh, you're so elegant. Could use some more thrust. I'll be honest, I do like more thrust as opposed to less thrust. So we'll squeeze on some more thrusters, we'll arm the thing. Now I want sort of ground attack capacity. I don't necessarily need it to be all forward facing guns. Let's put on mirror mode. I think we're coming to the end of this. I think, so let's do that. Oh, that's only just. Let's do that and put a block on. And then go to my guns, my guns, my guns. Let's put it there. Oh, that's a mega SMG. Don't want that. Want that. So they're the same level with the. Yeah, that's a bad idea actually. Do you know what? It's staying. If I have to, I'll lower the whole landing gear of the thing. If I have to, but I want those two to stay. This to there. And then 2 of those. Let's see if I can get one there. No, I cannot. So let's try a second. You know what, I don't want them facing that way. No, I want them facing that way. Tell you what, building with these things is a whole new pile of problems. Okay, so that's 4 SMGs. I know for a fact that I can make that look prettier by doing this. Do you know what? I've also decided that I am going to lower this whole landing gear system by 1. It's just, I'm just going to do it. Just going to do it. Already going to. Let's just mount that there and then 1, 2 skis. Yeah. Done. Done deal. So we got 2, 4 SMGs. I kind of want 2 more. Maybe even more if I can. If I can, that is. Question is, coming from where? Curved. Maybe here? Let's take it out for a spin. That's quite a mean looking flyer, if I do say so myself. Shields with this route, but I really wanted to so this really is hard on the turning, but it should allow me to just do this and then rain my SMG fire down. Yeah, bottom mounted SMGs. That's the future. And being able to trust in your flyer enough to zoom in. That's the main thing. God, you really can cause some problems. I think some more SMGs. Some more thrust, and I think we're done. I think it's actually quite low on the old CPU as well. Oh, 1000 is quite high. What do I want more SMGs? Maybe I don't. Maybe that is not something that I want. I do kind of want to put on a little bit of additional armor, just in the form of bits like that. Oh, mirror mode! I curse you! I curse your name. Got Again, that's okay. But I did something here. What did I do? Oh, I did that. Damn you, mirror mode. Okay. More thrust. Too easy. Any more thrust? Need some thrust below the wings. Oh, as if it was meant to be. Let's just clean up this bit. Your tail. You know you should at least look sort of fancy. Let's do that. And then this. More thrust underneath the wing really would be advantageous. You know what? I think I might be right. The maneuverability is somewhat cumbersome, but I don't want to tack on thrusters just to get the better lift. I'm okay with the slow turning. I'm tempted to put more helium in it, but then I'd probably lose the ability to be a sled. A little bit more vertical climbs. Okay, so you can get to altitude, that's fine. See, look what happens with the amount of thrust I've got on it. Makes you want to go into a dive. We don't want that. That is not stable flight. We want stable flight, which means above the wing and not enough below. So either I lose some thrusters immediately and solve the problem, or I find a cheeky way to add thrust, more thrust below the wing, which could come in the form of a thruster there. Is that too low? It is kind of too low, isn't it? Maybe if I did that. That's really ugly, isn't it? Okay, let's do this, and then that. Maybe if I lose those two, because they're kind of ugly, and put one there instead. Mirror mode! Did you cause me to put lopsided stuff on? No, okay. I was luckily working in the middle of it. So let's just do that. Just because it looks good. And put in one of those, and then some cosmetic-y bits. I do love the streamer things. What are they actually called? Vapor trails. Streamers. Question is, on a bot that's got very little room for anything, where can I put them? I can put two there. I could put two there, but that would be ugly. I'm thinking underside. Maybe here. Oh, and there. Right, I think we're there. I think it's flyer completed. I think. Let's see how it works with the stable flight. Does it want to punch me into the ground when it levels out? No. Level flight re-established. Perfect. Okay, there we have it. That's the flyer. It should get you back to base if you get shot down. It's got enough skis on to probably get you back. And you can have fun raining lasery death upon your enemies. I like it. It's adorable. It's massive. It's got an open cockpit, but no build is perfect. I've been Table. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, enjoyed what you've seen here today. In the meantime, take care of yourself. One last view of the flyer, like zoomed out. There we have it. That's the flyer. Yeah, I've been Table. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and join the Legion of Chum if you've enjoyed what you've seen here today. If not, don't worry. I'm not going to hold it against you, you know? Take care of yourself. See you again soon. And don't forget, most importantly of all,